What's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the upcoming release of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and why I personally believe it's going to be a major flop. Getting right into it, Black Ops 7 launches on November 14th, 2025 across all major platforms such as Windows, PlayStation, and Xbox. The game will be included completely free in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. Now getting into the core of the game, Activision developed Black Ops 7 alongside its predecessor, Black Ops 6. Typically, the studios that program the game give roughly 3 years of development time to the team so that they can perfect the gameplay. However, with Black Ops 6 releasing last year in 2024, and Black Ops 7 releasing later this year in 2025, that means Treyarch is putting out back-to-back Black Ops titles. Was this an early red flag? Well, it probably was, considering the game appears as more of a DLC or an expansion rather than a full entry. Additionally, the game picks up right off the story established in Black Ops 2. David Mason takes the center stage as the protagonist in his new story, taking place in 2035. The storyline picks up on little threads of his Black Ops 2 origins and the trauma of his past. While this is a good thing for longtime diehard fans, the new incoming fans might struggle to pick up all the pieces. However, if they fail to align the stories in a satisfying manner, the longtime fans will get sick of it. Another huge factor is the approach that Treyarch is taking with this game. The studio promised a psychological thriller angle, although most COD fans will likely not want that type of gameplay. Diving deeper into all this, Treyarch wants to make this game unique in comparison to the other titles. They want to be very experimental to make it stand out, such as the co-op campaign. Historically, experimental titles in the series have not sat well with fans, especially titles such as Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. If the fans want a grounded Black Ops, they might reject the changes, repeating the same major backlash from prior years. With this, they announced that cosmetics and operators from Black Ops 6 will not transfer to Black Ops 7. Treyarch refers to this as a clean slate to reset back to the earlier tone. Although this appears to satisfy all the needs for the early players who complained the game strayed too far from what it was meant to be, it invalidates a year of purchases and grind. I believe the constant expectation for more has left developers at Treyarch feeling fatigued in recent years, as they are often stretched thin by their deadlines. The new titles releasing every year just feel like a bunch of corporate mandated releases to keep the yearly cycle alive. Looking into the multiplayer aspect, players are feeling a sense of oversaturation with the guaranteed 16 map pool. This is insane for the players who played the earlier titles with the iconic map pools such as Nuketown from the original Black Ops, Rust and Clash from Modern Warfare, and Raid from Black Ops 2. Without that sense of familiarity, the maps will fall behind the OGs as they will quickly be forgotten. Speaking of a sense of familiarity, the classic Zombies mode will be returning with multiple game modes. However, after years of the same cycle of content, fans are getting burned out with the current state of Zombies. Dead Ops Arcade 4 will be released with Black Ops 7, repeating the same gameplay loop that most Zombies players are already familiar with. It really shows a lack of originality from the newest titles in the series. With the competition in the AAA gaming market in November, if COD doesn't launch with some noteworthy features, it will likely be overshadowed. The Standard Edition and the Vault Edition will be launched on the same day. The Standard is amassing $70, and the Vault Edition is a whopping $100. For paying an extra $30, you will receive some lowball rewards, such as one Battle Pass, one season of Black Cell, and an Operator Collection. Most players will already struggle to find a whole $70 to buy the Standard Edition, so is it really a good idea to upcharge the Vault Edition by $30? With each new release, Activision appears to become greedier, demanding more in-app purchases and higher prices on cosmetics. This is ultimately a turnoff for most original players that turns them away from any of the future titles. Typically, Call of Duty has a lot of server issues at launch, or Treyarch struggles to balance the loot pool. That's why social media backlash can very quickly spiral and can put the title in a bad position. And after 20 years of getting new COD games, fans expect perfection in new releases to compete with the OGs. Any mistake will be called out. Do you think Black Ops 7 will flop, or is it just COD fatigue talking?